feels good to know that my audience has amazing taste, because when I go on the community board and I start asking my people, yo, what are your must-have winter fragrances? These are fragrances you can't live without. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you're rocking them all winter. If you have a big fragrance collection, that's gonna be difficult. But what scents are must-haves? Like, I gotta wear this a couple of times during these chilly seasons to feel spectacular and feel amazing. And I wanna share this information with the rest of the audience, especially Cubas. So y'all gave me a list of amazing winter must-have fragrances, and I passed the information on to the audience because I'm like a regular Cuban Mother Teresa. So let's roll my music so I can put you on to 10 must-have winter fragrances, and be prepared to take some notes because you might not have any of these in your stash. Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy C to the U to the B to the A. Ooh, let's jump right into one of the dawns of the winter. Chi-Town EDC said Memo African leather is a must-have for the winter. And Pablo, I couldn't agree more. Memo's African leather is a must-have, a staple, a need to have, to own, to possess, to wear, to experience. I think this is absolutely gorgerific and one of my favorite leather fragrances in my collections. Signed, sealed, delivered, put a big period with a capital T. Now, he also mentioned a fragrance, 𝗙𝗪𝗓𝗂𝗓𝗏 Opus 2, a tobacco fragrance. I don't know about that one. I did put it down on my list because I like new shit. What can I say about Memo African leather that I haven't said? It's soothing, it's calming. It's a beautiful soft leather with a gorgeous array of spice. It's elegant, it's classy, it's sophisticated, it's warm, it's very inviting, it's super alluring. I love the quality, I love the performance of this fragrance. Don't love the price tag, but shop it around, you could always get a deal. So Chi-Town, you were on to something, Pablo, because this shit is definitely a must-have for the winter next. Now this next fragrance, I couldn't agree more, and it was mentioned not once, but twice in the list. PDM's Carlisle, baby. Oh my God. What is the combination again? Carlisle is essentially Eau Juan and what else? Like a sprinkle of Layton? Maybe with a little bit of a Harrod touch? Sex appeal is the name of the game when it comes to this fragrance. One of the best in the Parfums de Marly lineup, and it still stands the test of time. No matter how long, how many lists this has been, how many times you've worn it, this is a DNA that is sexy. This is a DNA that encompasses cold weather. This is a DNA that gets the kitty meowing. You're not bagging a shorty with this joint. This is for someone you already have in your repertoire. This is like, ooh, we're gonna go out tonight. We finally get a date night. We drop the kids off at the in-laws. Even though I don't get along with that bitch, I still leave the kid over there. Damn! Sorry, that sounded personal. You spray this on 28 times, you put on your flyest gear, you made sure that those pants were dry cleaned, that shirt was on point. If you didn't get a haircut, at least you shaped up the beard and you lined yourself up. You was just ready to go and bust through the doors. You haven't been on a date in 6 months and you want to re-impress the wife, because that's what you got to do when you're in a committed relationship. Girlfriend, wife, spouse, significant other, whatever floats your boat, polygamy. That's in Utah, right? This gorgeous, spicy, nutmeggy, vanillic, beautiful scent profile gets them every time. So must-haves for the winter, you should have been had this next one. Now the next recommendation comes from a person named Mr. Dusty Bowls. Of course you would watch my channel, and I know that you're a psychotic individual because the fragrance that you recommended I absolutely love, but I only wear when I want people to stay away from me because of the potency of this scent. Montal Starry Nights. Doggy, this is too fucking strong. I haven't worn Starry Nights in a minuto. Oh damn. It's like the cleanest fabric softener, sweet fruity component with a heavy fucking musk. Yo, this shit is still strong. Very handsome, very sexy, very potent. Squeeze trigger cautiously. This is a fragrance that will absolutely get you compliments. It's a versatile date night fragrance. You can absolutely rock this shit at a club or outdoor rooftop shit, even though it's a little bit chilly, the heat lamps is bumping, you park yourself like a good 15 feet away from the heat lamp, and you just, vibing, and trust me, that scent is just gonna linger all through VIP. The powdery, floral, sweet juiciness of this fragrance is kind of the overall star. Those notes definitely fight each other to see which one is going to make a standing appearance, and based on your skin chemistry and your type of energy is how it's going to determine and how it plays off your skin. One thing that you can rest assured is that this shit is going to last you 10 plus hours, it's going to project, and it's going to pull a lot of attention, positive or negative. but mostly positive. Next one. I mean, are we going to debate that Boss Bottle Absolute is probably up there with one of the best designer releases of 2024? As far as popularity and mass appeal is concerned, general consensus is gonna agree. This shit is a badass scent. This is like striking the iron while it's hot with all the proper sexiness and notes that are super popular. It's alluring, it's captivating, it's sexy, it's dark, it's rich, it's sweet. It's a very handsome scent. I'm sure my wife would hate this joint if she smelled it because she's an overall hater, but most normal women would most likely appreciate this scent profile. This fragrance, Absolute Ball Spray, loved it at first sniff, and clearly a lot of y'all like it as well. Cause Zach was like, yeah bro, this year, Boss Bottle Absolute is the shit. And trust me fam, you're not the only one who agrees with it. Next one. And the nerve of this scumbag Adrian, look at this comment. What is winter? I live in Miami. LOL, I'm just playing. I gotta go with Mason Margiela by the fireplace. Adrian, let me tell you something. As a Miami second home native, let's be clear. There's more snow in Miami than anywhere else in the country. It may not be the same snow as there is in New York City, but y'all got it, and some of the best. What, fentanyl don't exist in Miami? Sorry, did I say that? Now let's be clear, as far as this being a signature scent in the winter and a must-have, yeah, this is sitting by the fireplace. This is bearskin rug. This is ass naked baby oil singing, you want my tra-la-la, my ding-dong-ding. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ.
Smoky embers, beautiful chestnut, caramelic sweet vanilla, a little bit of a boozy action, like a big oversized glass of cognac, just swirling it around while you're playing pocket pool with her, you know what I'm saying? Doing the 2-finger Louie, twiddling, finger popping, flicking the little man in the boat, kitty cat shuffle, 5-finger of death punch, and she's loose. You get the point. So run to your nearest department store and try this puppy out, and if you live in Miami, you can still pull this off because y'all get some 50-degree nights, and depending how much you freeze, might get 50-degree days too.
God, I love cocaine.
So in the next fragrance, Kirk picked 2 fragrances. He said, Zara the Most Wanted Parfum or Mercedes-Benz Club Black. So I made an executive decision to choose this one specifically based on price. This one in Select Night, monsters. I can interchange either of those and have both of them in the collection for the price of probably the Most Wanted. This is a smoky vanilla. It's a little bit of a Bacarish type vanilla essence with a little bit of a patchouli-ish vibe. It's woody, it's fuckboy, it's sexy, it's vanillic, and it's cheap. You can 100% pull this shit off, bro, and still have money to spare and buy your Magnum condom that's gonna fit you loose. Next one. What, you never done that? Now the next suggestion by Lance, you knew you were gonna get my attention with this one. You think I'm not gonna put Royal Tobacco in this list? You out your goddamn mind, one of the best tobaccos in the space. And it's still not mass appeal. This is an aggressive scent. As much as I love it, and maybe other people do as well, this is strong, this is potent, this is not gonna be for everybody. This isn't your traditional, ooh, her pussy's wet kind of fragrance. This is not that. This is niche perfumery at its finest. This is smoky goodness. This is incense sitting in the middle of a desert. Be like, ah, la, la. You know, do whatever the fuck you gotta do, just smelling that incense and spiritual essences. I feel it. I feel it down to the boner. The bone, meant bone. There's something so gorgeous about this scent that just reels me in every time. Talk about an experience of smelling a scent, and every time I smell it, I pick up something new. I could just sit here and smell this all day and not feel any type of way. Strong, tobacco, bacar, smoky, woody, rich, more smoke again. Oh my God. Listen, it's expensive, must have, for me and Lance. Yeah, oof. 𝗙𝗂𝗥? What the hell's your name? It made it a little difficult for me because both of these fragrances can be very, very solid contenders for the winter. Oof. I'm gonna put them all on the same list because they're both fucking monsters. Argos Triumph de Bacchus and Zaharoff Leather Tobacco. If I had to pick one, which one would it be? I think Leather Tobacco is cheaper. Leather Tobacco is a slept-on leather fragrance. This shit is crazy diesel. Like, this is not something you pull off in the summertime at all. The intensity, the maturity, the sexiness, the mini goosies that's come almost. Wow, it's been a while since I smelled that fragrance, I'm not gonna lie. That was another fragrance that I was very impressed by in the first time I smelled it, and it definitely was love at first sniff. Triumph de Bacchus also is just sweet grenade of like, damn. They're so polar opposites. I don't even know which one to tell you to choose. This one's gonna be cheaper, but this does not smell like this. This has no elements of sweetness, no candied essence, nothing like that. And this shit right here is sweet, dark, rich, tobacco, boozy. So this might have a little bit more sex appeal, but definitely this has some masculinity and only to be worn in chilly weather. So you gave me a really hard decision, bro. Y'all make the choice. I think this is going to be the last year of the hype train for 𝗙𝐺𝐵, but 𝗙𝐺𝐵 was put there as a must-have for the winter. If you haven't smelled it, you have to get your nose on it. It's amazing. But for someone like me who smelled not only this joint, but the original, because it's the French Montana version, and every other fucking clone that's out there, I'm kind of in a space that I'm like, add a little twist to it. If you're gonna be cloning the shit, add your own element, add a little twist. It's never gonna be one-to-one. Add something different so I can appreciate the sexy ass DNA that you originally snatched up and concocted your own fucking remix. You know what I'm saying? It's like taking a classical cocktail like an old fashioned and adding your own twist, a different garnish, maybe a different peel, maybe adding a smoky element. All these things that you can do to switch up that original DNA, I'm open to it. But 𝗙𝐺𝐵 itself, if you have not tried it, then yeah, in the winter or fall, phenomenally beautiful, mass appeal. If it was ass, they wouldn't rip it off. That's kind of how it is. Look what happened to Dapper Dan. He was ripping off designer brands for so long that they was like, yo, you know what? You're 85, so let me hire your ass now. Shout out to 𝗙𝐵𝗨𝗥, baby. So yes, I'm a little tired of the DNA, but it is phenomenal. So yeah, I mean, it is a fucking solid one for the winter. Can't lie. And finally, the boozy beast, gentleman Givenchy Privé bourbon aged in casks, made into a fragrance. That's simple. It's got a lot of powdery though, but in the best way possible. Gorgeous, attractive, powdery, boozy, phenomenal designer release. For the cold weather, fuck yeah, ain't nothing more to say. What else is there to say? Y'all picked these as your must-have fragrances, and that's just part one. Should I do a part two? Because there was more recommendations. Leave it in the comments below. Which one of these fragrances is your must-have? Or at least I have to grab this piece to wear it this winter. Also leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the fucking game. Smooches.
For the fly gun holder, money folder, molar roller, star attack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.